Today I'm going to show you the quickest and easiest way to tell if your opponent's in man or zone defense right as you break the huddle. So this is something we went over 4 or 5 months ago for our Madden School Unlimited members in our Cincinnati offensive ebook. And I'm going to show it to you here out of a formation, the gun empty HB wide formation that can be found within the Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook. But this type of tactic probably is found in the vast majority of playbooks. Check your playbook to see if you can do it from your playbook. It takes a very specific formation though. So here the gun empty HB wide has a scenario where you can motion an outside receiver, in this case the X or square receiver, to the right, but he doesn't actually cross all the way across the field. He ends up settling between the slot receiver and our offensive line. Versus, normal motion would be something like, motioning this guy over here. But he's going to have to cross the whole field, cross the offensive line, slow down, get set, and then maybe motion him back. It just takes a lot of time to do that. So we want a quick, easy way to do it, which is why in the gun empty HB wide formation, just motion this X or square receiver. Now, what you're looking for when you do this is the cornerback who starts directly over this receiver. Does he follow that X receiver and end up directly over him? In this case, he doesn't. You can see how he passes him off to the slot cornerback, and the guy who was originally over the X or square receiver is now over the Y or triangle receiver. Motion him back. That's a guarantee that this is zone defense. So again, we motion him in. Does the guy follow him completely in, or does he pass him off? Does he end up directly over our X receiver? He does not. So we know it's zone defense. Now, contrast that with man-to-man coverage, which was the same play, which was everything the same. We'll do a cover one robber, but it could be any man-to-man coverage. Watch the guy over the X or square receiver. Motion him in. Notice how he ends up still directly over him. If he follows him, it's man-to-man coverage. If he passes him off, it's zone coverage. It's as simple as that. And there's nothing your opponent can do with auto flip or coverage shells, disguising his defense a certain way. Now, the one exception is if you're playing a 0.1% Madden Championship Series competitor who's winning millions of dollars. Obviously, they're going to have some different things they can do to mess with you. They can audible quickly. They can have one guy in man-to-man defense and then quickly adjust him into a zone. There's things you can do, but 99% of the time, this is the easiest little tell. Hey, is it man or a zone? You motion him in. Does he follow? That's man-to-man coverage. Now, we've set up our whole offensive scheme from this spot, so we don't have to motion the B receiver all the way over. Wait 10 seconds, motion him back, wait 10 seconds. For those of you who play Ultimate Team or Dynasty or head-to-head, sometimes these play clocks can be really short once you break the huddle, whether it's via an accelerated clock or whether it's just because the play clocks are pretty short in certain game modes. This is much easier. You're pretty much always going to have the time to do that 2.5, 3 seconds versus motioning a guy all the way across and then motioning him back. Now, you do need a very specific formation for this. The Bengals have gun empty HB wide. They could also do it, I know, out of gun doubles. There's a bunch that do it, but it's not as if the majority of formations do. So I'll choose one double wide receiver one. That's a man-to-man coverage, so we know when we motion this X or square receiver in, the guy's going to follow him. Right? Simple as that. We just motion him in, the guy follows him. If he passes him off, it's zone defense. And then you just go to your man beaters or your zone beaters, and your reads become much, much easier because you know what routes on the field will be which coverage. So hopefully you can use this within whatever playbook you're using. I recommend the Bengals ebook within our Unlimited section, but hopefully this tip can really help you win some more games. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.